guys, first of all, like I just was telling you, amazing job. I thought this movie was fantastic. It was not what I was expecting, but absolutely what I wanted. Now, a lot of people will identify with this film because you either know a couple like this or you are a couple like this, maybe not to this extreme. But first of all, tell me, Tom and Janet, how do their friends view their relationship? Kerry?
I think they think of it as like, I think their friends think it's like a supernatural horror show. Like there's got to be something wrong with these Martian alien crazy people who after 14 years together still like each other.
Absolutely. Now, when Stephen Root's character kind of enters into this mix, things get turned upside down. They both kind of think it's a prank. Joel, does the couple trust their friends in this situation?
Well, that's a good. Well, obviously, from the movie that we literally type into the computer how to get away with murder, and then we destroy the computer. But I love the reveal. I like how innocent our characters are when they're told their friends hate them.
Right.
And I think the whole world the whole kind of nasty world opens up to them there. But I know I'm not answering your question well, but I think the premise of the jumping off point that there's a couple that loves each other and that has sex all the time after years is so unique. And that was one of the reasons why I liked it, because I was like, oh, this is something you never read or see in movies.
Actually, that's what I was just about to ask next. And Kerry, what were some of the themes that jumped out about you about this story? Because I agree with Joel. Like there's so many things I found kind of relatable to just having a long-term relationship that was like, maybe just talking and working things out could make me this happy with like this couple, but who knows?
I think there's this theme in the movie. There's this question of comparing yourself to other people. These two individuals are blissfully happy together until they sort of open their eyes and recognize this kind of cynical other way that you could be. And the journey of the movie is, will it destroy them?
Right. Right. Now, this film is a dark comedy, but it has little bits of romance in there, but it also dives into surrealism and horror. Can you talk to me?
I mean, other than that, it's got It's got a couple of. It's got some ponies. It's got chickens. It's got a bear that rides a tricycle. It's got a few other things. Yeah, it's a lot.
But it blends the genres really well together. That's the one thing. It really blends them very well together. But can you talk to me about the collaboration process working with Ben David and his directing style? Because this is really his idea and his script through and through.
Yeah, no, I think without Ben David, there would be no script and no director. But without his vision. And we had to trust him because that was all in his brain.
Right.
And he knew what he was doing. He's a young director. He doesn't know how to dress himself, but he's a really talented young director and writer. And I'm not smart enough to say how he pulled it all together. Whoa. I just set the alarm off on my phone. I thought it was an amber alert. But without his... like being the head chef here, it would be a mess. And so I'm not smart enough to do what he did. And so I was thrilled that the way it came together. And it looks, obviously our DP was amazing and the music is amazing. And the whole crew really came together, especially in this gigantic mansion that had raw sewage flowing through it.
No.
Good times.
Oh, I would have never guessed by looking at that house. Now, look, relationships need work. They're not perfect. But what did you guys take away from the experience your characters and their friends go on?
What do you think, Kerry?
I think a lot of people, when I was in my 20s, I thought I had to be friends with everybody. And at a certain point, you realize that time is so valuable and precious. It's like the greatest commodity that there is because it's so finite. And with Tom and Janet, I think it just, maybe helps you think like, who am I spending my life with? Who am I surrounding myself with? And are they making me a better person? I think this is a movie with frenemies in it. And I don't know why, after watching this movie, I don't know how anybody could like keep their frenemies in their life.
Right. It definitely explores like the contemporary toxic friendships that do exist. But guys, amazing job on this film. I really loved it. And I can't wait to watch it again and for everyone else to see it. Guys, I appreciate it. And Joel, I'll have a hat coming to you, I promise.
Yes, Joseph, I want to be your new best friend. Speaking of time and relationships.
Well, done deal. I saw that thing you did with Stone Cold Steve Austin. It was a lot of fun. So now we can do one of those too. So thanks. I appreciate the time.